Happy midterms, Rutgers. I'm Kim Peterman.
And I'm Jayne Chacko. We have a great show lined up for you. It is Monday, October 23rd, 2017.
Weather Watcher Manny Cruz will give you the regional and big picture forecast for the day.
We will paint the town scarlet with Dan Natale at the concert for peace.
I will sit down with Mikalya Sciscente from the Yoga and Reiki Club.
Let's start the show and wake up, Rutgers.
Hello and welcome, Rutgers. It's great to be here on this manic Monday morning.
We're here to wake you up every Monday morning this semester with some exciting news, events, and weather. So it's midterm week. We are in week 8 of the semester, a little more than half. There's lots going on. People are doing midterms, dealing with stress. Manny, how is midterms going for you?
It's going good for me. So what I do is I play volleyball, and that kind of it relaxes my mind a bit. It kind of like re-energizes me for midterms. And I'm a pretty tough volleyball player. So I would like to challenge Jayne and Kim someday to a volleyball game.
Well, we'll take you up on that challenge. Exercise is a great way to de-stress.
Definitely, and I wouldn't know about you beating us because I'm pretty good at volleyball too.
I'm pretty awful at sports, so we'll see how that pans out. We'll let you guys know. But yeah, as I was saying, exercise is a great way to de-stress because you get more oxygen in your brain, you get to move around a lot. Another way to de-stress is music. What else do you do?
So I'm in 2 choirs. I'm in Rutgers' premier Jewish a cappella group, Kol Halila, and the all-women's choir, the Queen's Chorale. And that definitely helps a lot with stress, having a group to socialize with and to just sing and let out emotion that way.
That sounds so much fun. Yeah, singing and playing music is also really good if you're musically inclined. I'm not at all, but.
So what do you do to de-stress?
I like going on long walks because, again, exercise is a great way. Reading, watching TV is a way I de-stress a lot. I watch a lot of Netflix. I don't do homework after the sun goes down, so I get to spend my evenings just doing whatever I want. Even folding laundry is kind of like a way to de-stress for me.
That takes a lot of good time management skills to be able to get all your work done during the day, especially as sunset gets earlier and earlier in the evening.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have a light coursework where I can fit it all during the daytime, and I also have time during the day to do it. I'm not off doing anything too crazy. But yeah, when the sun goes down and the moon is out, I'm just watching Netflix usually and just de-stressing, thinking about my day for tomorrow. Yeah, do you have a lot of midterms?
Yeah, I actually have one tomorrow, which is fun and stressful. But thankfully, there are services like CAPS where they have workshops to teach you how to manage stress and hold relaxation workshops. Leading into, let's see how much you know.
So, what does CAPS stand for?
Stay tuned, Rutgers. We will find out the answer right after this break.
Registering for classes can be quite stressful without preparation. Here are some guidelines to make sure you're set for future semesters. First, become familiar with Course Schedule Planner. There, you can build several preferred schedules and sort through lists of offered classes as well as choosing times and days that work best for you. You can also save schedules that you create, so all that's left to do is register on your specified day. Just go to sims.rutgers.edu/CSP. Still unsure of which classes to take? Stop by any of the academic advising offices on campus to speak with deans and advisors to map out a schedule that's right for you. For all information regarding academic advising and registration, check out sasundergrad.rutgers.edu. It's also on Facebook under SAS Academic Services and on Twitter at SAS Advising, #AreYouPrepared.
Welcome back, Rutgers. Before the break, we asked, what does CAP stand for? Now it's time to find out the answer.
CAP stands for Counseling, Adapt, and Psychiatric Services. They provide students with various types of services and a great way to de-stress during midterms. I don't think enough students know about CAPS and all the opportunities and services they offer.
Definitely. They provide a lot of great services, both for those in extreme emotional distress and just for people trying to deal with everyday life.
Yeah, and another way to de-stress is hearing about some news and events, so.
Math can be difficult to understand, but luckily here at Rutgers we have people dedicated to helping. Mathematics professor Michael Weingart works to help students not only understand but enjoy math. He uses a flipped classroom model where students learn on their own at home and come into class to solve more complex problems and cement their understanding. Weingart interlaces comedy and pop culture references to keep his students interested. While his model of teaching has been effective, he believes that there is no one-size-fits-all solutions for teaching and that students should have access to different formats and do what works best for them. So that's really good because a lot of students do find math difficult.
Yeah, luckily I only had to take the 2 mandatory math classes here, and I've never had to take math again. But I remember in high school math being really hard, and I wish that it was more fun or the teacher was more fun.
Definitely. I've actually taken up to Calc 3 and linear algebra, and I definitely preferred teachers who made like Star Trek references as they were going through it and everything.
I wish that, like in first grade, when they were teaching me fractions and they used chocolate bars, and we would like eat chocolate during class, that was such a fun way to learn math. And speaking about food and food news, fueling athletes with proper food is key to their success. Allison Krameyer, Director of Performance Nutrition at Rutgers, ensures that our student athletes at Rutgers know the difference between regular food and food as fuel for performance. Krameyer is Rutgers' first ever full-time sports nutritionist. Her dedication to helping athletes adopt better eating habits is unparalleled. From educating players about eating habits to monitoring their plates, Krameyer is dedicated to sending the message that food is vital. Since she works with different sports teams, her average workday can last anywhere between 10 and 14 hours. She takes her job seriously, but also makes sure she is eating healthy as well. She enjoys smoothies, as I'm sure many of us do too. So are you a big smoothie fan?
Only if it has chocolate in it.
Chocolate, okay, but why not just opt for a milkshake if you were gonna get chocolate?
Because it really is frightening to not get enough nutrition, so it's a good way to work it in there.
Yeah.
And if you are in need of a fictional fright, spend a night at the Rutgers Cinema where they will be screening the 1978 film Halloween for free. The show starts this Wednesday, October 25th at 10 p.m. Doors open at 9:30 and seating is first come, first serve, so make sure to get there early to get your pre-Halloween spooks in. The event is free, which makes the spooks even better. For more information, head to rutgerscinema.com/Rutgers/events. So Halloween's definitely a great movie. I love the soundtrack, the best soundtrack of any horror movie.
I love horror movies too, yeah.
Yeah, what's your favorite?
I'm more into I'm really into gore, so I really love all the Saw franchise and like the Final Destination, but if I had to pick my favorite horror movie, it'd probably be The Ring.
Definitely. Have you seen the Japanese version?
No, I have not.
Even creepier than the American one.
Well, if you're not into scary, but you're into revolutionary, come out to the Scarlet and Black Project at the Yard to commemorate and honor the lives of enslaved and disenfranchised populations in Rutgers history. Join New Brunswick Chancellor Deba Dutta in the dedication of the Sojourner Truth Apartments, James Dixon Carr Library, and Will's Way this Thursday, October 26th. The Scarlet and Black Project is an exploration of the experiences of disenfranchised populations in Rutgers University history. You can too join in sharing the lost history at the Sojourner Truth Apartments this Thursday at 11 a.m. to 12:15 p.m. For more information about the event and the project, visit scarletandblack.rutgers.edu. So you should be a part of Rutgers history and come out to the Scarlet and Black event.
Definitely. It's very important to go back on history and look at it in a more inclusive light.
Yeah, and all these renamings and rededications are just one way for students to be a part of the history going on here at Rutgers. Another way is to get involved with the new changes like the Concert for Peace, and we're going to take a look at that Paint the Town Scarlet with Dan Natale.
Are you ready to watch an amazing concert, Rutgers? I hope you are. I'm Dan Natale, and I'm here at the Student Peacemaker Annual Concert for Peace right on Bishop Beach. Let's go have a good time.
This summer love, I miss that summer love.
Student Peacemakers is relatively new on campus. We actually just started last year, and our mission statement is to promote a culture of peace and inclusivity at campus, on campus, and eventually abroad as well. So we do that mainly through on-campus events such as the Concert for Peace. This is the second annual Concert for Peace. Last year we raised money for the Syrian Children's Relief Fund through SaveTheChildren.org. This year we're raising money for a school in Cusco, Peru. Its name is Inti Wawakuna.
What brought you out here today? I'm here with my brothers at Delta Lambda Phi. I don't know if you probably can't see them, but I'm here to sort of represent them, and also because I feel like this is a great cause to sort of promote and, yeah, volunteer.
I'm on the e-board for Student Pacemakers. Really happy with this event since we ran it last year, and the e-board just sat around one day and thought, why not run it again? So really happy with the turnout so far. It's been a really rewarding experience. All the hard work that we put into it has been really great.
I'm a believer that public service is cyclical, and once you give something, that inspires someone else to do the same.
Students really try to make a difference on campus because they don't realize what they can do.
Thanks for coming along with me today to enjoy some amazing music. Until next time, keep hanging that town scarlet. I'm Dan Natale, RUTV.
Thanks, Dan.
That was a great piece on peace.
And while that happened a year ago, there are still a lot of music-based events at Rutgers where you can go to de-stress during midterms.
Yeah, and I hope you're not studying outside for midterms without knowing the weather, so let's cruise into weather with Manny Cruz.
Good morning, Rutgers. It's Manny Cruz here with your forecast. Let's take a look at the morning low. We had a morning low of 60 degrees, a pretty warm morning compared to some other mornings that we've had in the last couple of days. But today, expect a high temperature of 68, rain or not. I don't know, it depends. There is a 20% chance of rain. It's going to start off sunny though, as you're about to see in the day planner. Expect some sun at 10 a.m. But don't be fooled by the sun, as it's going to start to get cloudy as the day goes on, and expect some rain around 2 p.m. If it rains, it might just be cloudy, and expect those clouds to stick around throughout the whole night. It's going to drop to 69, so temperatures are not really going to change throughout the night. Let's take a look at the overnight low. Expect an overnight low of 67. It's going to be a pretty warm night, so you might want to drink some frappuccinos and not a cappuccino. And then on Tuesday, that's going to be the most saddest day of them all. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to do this to you guys, so I apologize. Expect some thunderstorms throughout the whole day. Yes, from morning to night. So make sure to bring an umbrella. Make sure to bring some rain clothes on, along with you to class. And I'll talk about more about the 5-day forecast in the second part of my forecast. For now, back to you, Kim and Jayne.
So it looks like it's going to be cloudy today, but your mood doesn't have to be cloudy. I hope you're waking up, Rutgers. We're going to come back with Mikalya, and she's going to tell us about some yoga and some other ways to de-stress during this cloudy time period. So we'll see you after this.
This is Kate. Kate never utilized the many great resources Rutgers has to offer. Now, Kate doesn't have a job. Don't want to end up like Kate? Then you should go to University Career Services. University Career Services provides career-related counseling, resources, and programs to help individuals clarify academic and career goals, establish career plans, develop job search skills, and make successful career transitions. The mission is to build relationships with alumni, employers, and graduate schools to optimize internship, job, and career opportunities. From workshops and webinars to fairs and other recruiter visits, the staff within University Career Services works tirelessly to prepare students and connect them to the world of work. For more information, visit careers.rutgers.edu.
Transform free time this winter into degree credits. In just a few weeks, you can advance towards your goals in the intensive, fast-paced winter session. Choose from over 150 courses in a wide range of fields. This winter session will be featuring the course Dracula, Facts and Fiction. No, not that Dracula. Students will learn the actual history of Dracula in the online course. There is also a winter session Snapchat challenge where students can earn a chance to win free RU swag. And students who participate in all 3 challenges will be entered to win free tuition for a winter course. There are in-person, online, and hybrid courses available. Registration is currently open until December 4th without a late fee, so make sure you register today.
Welcome back, Rutgers. I'm joined by Mikalya Sciscente, who is the president of the Rutgers Yoga and Reiki Club. She's going to tell us more about her organization and how we can use yoga to de-stress during midterms. So hi, Mikalya. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
So what is the Yoga and Reiki Club?
The Yoga and Reiki Club is an organization here on campus. We're composed of about 50 students, and every week we practice yoga and Reiki together.
Awesome. And what is Reiki?
Reiki is a form of healing energy that's deeply relaxing and promotes the natural healing process that the body goes through. So someone has to be attuned to Reiki. So that essentially means that they're trained in Reiki. And then once you go through that process, you can channel Reiki through your hands and give it to other people.
Wow. And what are some different events you have with yoga and Reiki going on?
So this week, during our Wednesday meeting at 7:30, we're having an acro yoga workshop, which is great. So we'll have a guest teacher come in, and she'll teach anyone who wants to come acro yoga.
Cool. Do you do all kinds of yoga training?
Yeah. For the most part, we do a vinyasa flow style every week during our regular meetings. But this is a special week, and we have the opportunity to learn a different kind of yoga.
Cool. And who normally teaches the sessions?
I normally teach the sessions.
Awesome. How long have you been doing yoga?
I've been practicing yoga personally for about 2-3 years, and I've been a yoga teacher for 1.5 years now.
Wow. So you obviously know it very well. What are some great poses for de-stressing?
To de-stress during midterms, I would say take a child's pose anytime you can. So you'll sit back onto your heels, your knees will be wide, and you'll walk your hands out in front of you and let your head drop down towards the ground. If you need to wake up while you're studying, take a handstand up against the wall. And then the best pose always is Shavasana, which is that final pose at the end where you just get to lay down on your back and relax.
I know that's always my favorite when I take a yoga class.
It's my favorite too.
Get to doze off a little. It's great.
Yes.
And is there any way that students could use Reiki to relieve midterm stress?
Yeah, so you have to be attuned to Reiki to really be able to practice it, but you can start to feel how your body conducts energy. So if you want to just take your hands like this, if you feel some heat, that's a great way to feel the energy that you have, or even take your hands onto your belly and start to feel that. But come check out the club and we'll show you how to do Reiki.
Awesome. And where are your meetings?
We are in the Lions Lounge, which is in the College Avenue Student Center, down one floor. If you ask the front desk, it's the best way. It's a little hard to find us.
Great. And then where can students find out more information about your upcoming events?
The best place to look is either our Facebook page or our Instagram. So you can look up the Rutgers Yoga and Reiki Club on Facebook and find our events there, or you can find us on Instagram, and our handle is RU Yoga Reiki Club.
Great. Thank you so much, Mikalya. Hopefully some people can take a few minutes during midterms and practice some yoga. We'll have more weather for you right after this break.
Grab your popcorn because the New Jersey Film Festival is back. Every semester, the New Jersey Film Festival takes place on the Rutgers New Brunswick campus with screenings in the Ruth Adams Building, on the Cook Douglas campus beginning at 6 p.m., and Voorhees Hall on the College Ave campus beginning at 7 p.m. The festival will be held on select evenings between September 15th and November 3rd, 2017, and will showcase the best in independent films by featuring premiere screenings and special guest appearances by film directors, screenwriters, cast, and crew. There are still tickets and screenings available. All are welcome to attend, so grab your friends because you don't want to miss this one. For more information on how to purchase tickets and for the full lineup, head over to www.njfilmfest.com, call 848-932-8482, or email njmac12@gmail.com.
Mikalya, right? She was a delight.
Definitely, and it's really nice to know that there's a place where students can learn more about different types of yoga and Reiki. I'd never heard of that before.
Yeah, but it sounded like a good way to like channel your energy.
Definitely, and not just during midterm season, but all year round.
Yeah, and I like doing yoga. I started it in high school, and I haven't done it lately, but it's just a nice way to stretch, really.
It really is. I also started in high school and then have been doing it on occasion in college. Over this summer, I know the Yard had yoga in the mornings. Yeah, I think they still do on Sundays if the weather's nice.
Yeah, and there's so many different types of yoga. Like you could do it when you wake up. After the sun salutations, those are good to do. You could also do those before bed. And there's also like hot yoga if you're into that type of form. And there's also just a lot of different types that I know that, and there's one for everyone.
Yeah, no, I definitely would be interested in doing the acro yoga that she mentioned. That sounded really cool.
That sounded good. So if you're really interested, go on Wednesdays. It's the Red Lion Cafe, right?
Yep. She said the Red Lion Cafe. If you don't know where that is, just ask the front desk.
Yeah, so that looks like a great opportunity. And if you can't go in the Red Lion Cafe, but you want to do some outside, let's find out if the weather is good for yoga. So, Manny?
Yeah, well, starting from Wednesday is going to be a good day to do some Reiki, as you're going to see in just a bit. But on Thursday, for the Scarlet and Black, event, I suggest that you guys go to it. It's going to be sunny and cool, just like me. I'm a very cool guy. It's going to be a temperature of 59 with sunny skies, so it's going to be a nice day for the event. Let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. As you can see, on Monday, which is today, expect some clouds to roll in the afternoon. You might see a sprinkle or two around midday with a high of 72. Tuesday is going to be the saddest day of the week, I'm sorry, but at least it's Tuesday, not Friday. Expect some thunderstorms with a high of 72. On Wednesday, it's gonna feel like October again with a high of 66 and a low temperature of 45. And on Thursday and Friday, it's gonna remain cool with temperatures in the 60s on Thursday and 66, on Friday. If you wanna see more forecasts, make sure to watch us every 15 minutes at 23.1. Make sure to watch Rohan's forecast on Thursday for your Halloween forecast. Make sure to like our Facebook page, RU Weather Watcher. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at RUTVWW. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Real Manny Cruz. Like I said, I'm a cool guy, so you definitely want to follow me. And make sure to visit our website, weatherwatcher.rutgers.edu. I'm Manny Cruz. Back to you, Jayne and Kim.
Thanks, Manny. It's nice to know there's a light at this end of this stormy tunnel, or at least the end of this week.
Yeah, there's going to be some sun coming out, so that's good for the Halloween weekend this weekend. So we'll be right back after this break.
Hey Manny, have you heard about the Jewish Film Festival?
Yeah, I have. It's actually really fun.
Wow, can you tell me more about it?
Sure, I'd love to.
The Rutgers Jewish Film Festival is a great opportunity to learn about Jewish culture through film, as well as have fun with friends and meet new people. This year, the event is going to be held on October 29th through November 12th with screenings at the Princeton Garden Theater and AMC Lowe's New Brunswick 18. There's so many great films this year. From The Cake Maker to Harmonia to Keep the Change, there's a film there for everyone. Student tickets are $6 per film.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Oh, I actually have class soon, but I'll see you there.
Of course.
Welcome back, Rutgers. So our show was full of some news about midterms, some way to combat that midterm stress, and just how to be better as a student, how to live better and be more balanced. So how would you say your balance as a student's life is going?
It's fairly scattered. I have classes, I have those 2 choirs I was talking about earlier, and I have 4 jobs.
4 jobs, wow, Kit. What are they?
Well, I work here at RUTV. I also edit the newsletter for the SAS Honors Program, and I am a study group leader for organic chemistry through the Rutgers Learning Centers and a tutor at the Plangier Writing Center.
Wow, so that is a lot. How do you balance it all?
Carefully. What about you? Do you have anything going on outside of classes?
Well, in addition to full course load, I work here at Wake Up Rutgers and RUTV. I also do some freelance writing for TVinsider.com, and I also am an editor for another website here at Rutgers. I also work at the Public Safety Building, the ID card office. So that's fun. Not a lot of people come in, so it's quiet. I get some time to myself. On weekends, as I talk about a lot on the show, I'm a wedding planner's assistant, so that's chaotic, but it's great to see everyone on like the best day of their life, you know?
Definitely. With the freelance writing, I know I did that this summer, and it's a lot of fun. I did everything from writing for textbooks to writing radio ads.
Wow, there's a lot of freelance opportunities if you just look into it and do some Googling, and all of them are paid.
Yeah, no, it's a great way if you have, if you want to develop your editing skills or writing skills to both get something on your resume and just have some fun.
Yeah, so that's a great opportunity if you're strapped for cash, you want to do some Googling and find some jobs, and there's plenty of jobs here on campus.
Yeah, I feel like every student I meet has like 1 or 2 going on.
Yeah, and that's what's so great about the Rutgers community is that no one is just doing one thing. You're either doing classes in a club or classes in Greek life or just getting involved in the many opportunities that Rutgers has here. And that's great.
Definitely. Whoever says our generation is lazy clearly has not met a Rutgers student.
Yeah, if you just come on to Rutgers, you can see all the different opportunities and jobs and just how busy all the students are.
Yeah, at Rutgers definitely gives you plenty of ways to fill your schedule.
Oh yeah, you won't be bored. You should definitely have something to do here. Yeah, and we talked about all that different stuff like the yoga and the Scarlet and Black event.
Yeah, there's both stuff for de-stressing and for improving your resume.
Yeah. So there's lots of great opportunities as we stress here on the show. And one more is RUTV, so feel free to apply to RUTV, and so you can work here and you can work on our beautiful crew and beautiful set.
Yeah, you too could be a host.
Well, Rutgers, that'll do it for today's episode.
For more events happening this week, you can go to getinvolved.rutgers.edu or ruevents.rutgers.edu.
Follow us on Facebook by searching RU Network, or follow us on Twitter by searching @WakeUpRutgers. We love hearing from you.
Thanks again for tuning in, and thanks to Mikalya for joining us. I'm Kim Peterman.
And I'm Jayne Chacko. Have a great day, Rutgers, and we'll see you later this week.